Testing. Okay, looks like the audio is going. Let's see if the audio really is going. Doot, doot. There we go. Yeah, okay. Hello there, everyone. Man, it has been a long time. I mean, it's been a long time. Holy shit. I should have done this a long time ago, but like, yeah, finals are coming up. I've had to work on some stuff. Life got in the way. But I'm back, and I want to finish this fast. News to talk about. Government shutdown avoided, thank Christ. And then Trump says, oh, maybe next time we should shut the government down, which is... Oh my god. I cannot believe he would say... Actually, no, it's Trump. I should be able to believe that he would say that. Supposedly, he's planning on, at least the White House is looking at loosening libel laws to make it so that he can sue the media. I would say for what he perceives as unfair coverage. So yeah, I hope that doesn't actually happen. Because just because they're considering it, that doesn't mean it will happen. Hopefully it does not happen. Because then, if Trump decides to sue me, I don't have the money to protect myself. Not that he would really go after something like this, which is freaking tiny. Why would he go after something like this? I don't know, but you never know. I'm already under attack by YouTube's algorithm. Because this is politically sensitive stuff. So yeah, how many will I fill today? I don't know. There's only 45 left until I reach 1,000. I have no idea if anyone's gonna come and watch, but hopefully someone will. Until then, I'm just gonna be talking to myself, which feels weird, but oh well. I kind of have no control over who watches, so yeah. Anyway. Yes, for those of you who don't remember, I am doing this to protest Donald Trump's nuclear policy. Which is ever more important considering North Korea. One wrong move and we could be plunged into war. Not that North Korea is making anything better. They keep testing their weapons. I don't know why they keep testing their weapons. No, I do know why they keep testing their weapons. It's because they think that nuclear weapons is the only thing preventing their regime from being invaded by the United States. They see nuclear weapons as their way of becoming equals with the US, I think. Contrary to what their propaganda says, I'm willing to bet that the government knows better than to think they can hold off the US in an actual war, but the footing would be made more equal if they get a nuclear weapon. Not to mention, they seem to think nuclear weapons is their engine to survival, and that I think, as much as I would like North Korea to stop developing nuclear weapons, I have no ideas as to how to change their minds because of that mindset. And Trump isn't helping any with his because he's raising the possibility of a military conflict with North Korea. Which would be disastrous for everyone involved. I just hope that this shit gets under control soon. Because right now, it is out of control, and that is not good. Still talking to myself, I see. If anyone's on, please log in and use the chat. So what else to talk about? Oh, the Republicans are trying to do another healthcare overhaul. Their latest plan would allow states to exempt themselves from certain Obamacare requirements, particularly the requirement that all healthcare providers not be allowed to charge differently based on pre-existing conditions. Which would be disastrous for people who have pre-existing conditions. The Republicans say that their idea of healthcare pools, high-risk healthcare pools for people who have pre-existing conditions would let them stay covered, but I have no idea if I can trust that or not. Healthcare high-risk pools haven't worked in certain areas in the past. Healthcare Triage did a video on it. I think, let me double check that. I read somewhere that high-risk pools aren't as effective as some people think. So it was either Healthcare Triage or a news post that I don't remember where it was. I just remembered something. Is this the mic? Hold on. I gotta... That's the wrong side. Okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, it is through that one. What the hell? Is my voice getting in? Oh, Lord. Okay. Now can you hear my voice? I think you can now. Okay, so that's a lot better, I hope. Oh my god, I need to be better prepared for this sort of shit. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, unrelated to everything I was talking about before. Got my hair cut, because I needed to get a job. I got a job, thankfully. And finally. I'm not gonna like this job, I know it. But I need money. I really do need money. So, back to what I was talking about. I can't remember what I was talking about. Fuck. Oh yeah, healthcare triage, healthcare stuff. Okay, so it is not healthcare triage where I saw it. It is some other news place. Okay. Alright, then I will not blame you if you take that with a grain of salt. Actually, please do take what I just said with a grain of salt. The claim about the, what was it? Oh, shit. It was about, oh yeah, the, high-risk schools. I am skeptical about how it will work. And from what I understand, it hasn't worked very well in the states that tried it. I can't remember what the source was, and I would, if this was like a different medium and not a live stream, I would actually go search and look for it, but yeah, kind of in the middle of folding cranes, and I don't want to stop to look for one article that I don't even remember where it was, other than on my Google News feed like a week or 2 weeks ago. Okay. Oh my, this must be very boring! The fuck just happened? The fuck? Okay. I don't know what just happened. But whatever it was, it made me have to start over. Okay. Let's try this again. I folded it once, so it's a lot easier this time. Anyone watching? Nope. Ah, what am I supposed to expect? This is a boring stream. I'm folding paper cranes for fuck's sake. How interesting is this? Not very, I'd imagine. Sorry. Okay, 2, 4, 5. Still want to do way more than that. Oh, hello. How many am I at? This is... I've folded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. And then that means... Yeah, last time I was at 900 and something. 955, so I've folded 960, including the 5 that I have folded today. Yes, I am almost there. I have no idea how much I'm gonna fold. I want to fold a lot. Like, today I want to fold a lot. I kind of don't have much to talk about in terms of politics. A lot of shit has happened, but, like... Ugh. If I remember correctly, Clinton is going around talking about the election. She's blaming a lot of factors on her loss, which, I mean, some of them are not entirely... I mean, she's not entirely wrong about some of them, but she seems to be kind of... How should I put this nicely? She seems like she's in her own world, where everything's because of all these other outside factors. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the outside factors that she names did have an effect, but the reality is Clinton was just a bad candidate from the start. So that combined with all the other ones is, I think, a huge, probably the biggest contributing factor to the Democrats' loss in the presidential election. And now we're stuck with Trump, who is saying that there may be a major conflict with North Korea. The news is very depressing, have you noticed that? It's so depressing. Sometimes I wish, like, the US news would report more on stuff that's positive. But no, that doesn't get all the clicks, and that doesn't get the people's blood boiling and get people watching your network all the time. Sorry if I just end up ranting in this episode, I might. It won't be like an angry rant, because I'm not angry, but I might just talk about random stuff that comes to my head. My sister went to the same high school that I went to, and that would be Kalani High. So if it's Kalani High, yeah, then you went to the same high school. If it's not, no. Kalani High was weird. It was interesting being one of the few people from a not so wealthy family in a school which had like a lot of wealthy people in it. It was also interesting because my mom works at a school that is like the opposite of Kalani High. Kalani High has, well, they say they have money problems, and then they buy plasma flats, and then like on one of the semesters they bought plasma flat screen oh my god, plasma flat screen TVs for the teachers. And then I go to Kalihi Elementary, where my mom works, and they're still using Windows XP. I upgraded them to Windows 7. Well, it wasn't me personally, me and the people in charge of tech at the time, but I helped. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh my lord, this is... There we go! Should have done that from the start. God, I feel dumb. Oh, okay, either you're no longer watching in the live area and you're somewhat behind, or I am talking to myself again. I have no idea which one until, like, I gotta wait for something to appear on the chat. Oh my. A reminder just went off on my phone. So, what else? What to talk about? Thinking about stuff off the top of my head is not good. I should not think of stuff off the top of my head. Oh well. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, bad Wi-Fi. Yeah, that makes sense. I've had bad Wi-Fi before. Okay. So, what else to talk about? I'm just going on Google News and seeing what's on the front page. I probably shouldn't do it from like a news feed like Google, but I call the top one on my feed. It's probably different for other people, but on my feed, the top one is Apple sold fewer iPhones this quarter, but made more per device. And I really don't give a flying fuck. I don't have stocks in Apple. If I did have stocks in Apple, maybe I would care. I don't have stocks at all. I have Bitcoin, but I don't have stocks. Okay. Speaking of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is like at an all-time high for its price. Now, I don't know if I would recommend buying it because I'm not. It's been going up. The price of Bitcoin has been going up for a while now, and I have no idea when it's gonna come down crashing. Hopefully not soon. But I'm not good at predicting the markets, so yeah. Don't take me for financial advice. Don't. Yeah, just don't. I am no financial consultant. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. What else is there? Oh, ABC News. What you need to know about the GOP plan and pre-existing conditions. That is something that I should definitely read, but I don't know if I really will be able to because I'm in the middle of folding grains and I click the fucking link anyway. What am I, stupid? Well, I guess now that the news page is open, I should at least skim through it. Oh god, video! How do I stop autoplay? God damn it, ABC! I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for it to load. Which is taking quite a while. Wow, it is taking quite a while. What the hell? There we go, it's loaded. Sort of, it's buffering. The player finally loaded, but if it's buffering, that means I can tell it to pause and not immediately play. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it played anyway! Fuck you, ABC! Okay, so... frustrations with autoplay aside... And yes, I went to Kalani. Oh my. You might want to, you might want to check. I'm not sure, VKHD, I'm not sure if you're watching the most up-to-date version of the stream. But whatever. Yes, I went to Kalani. I think, like, most of my friends are, like, in the Kaimuki area. Or at least lived in the Kaimuki area. Did I have Sakamaki? Okay, hold on, off the top of my head. Which, god damn it, I'm horrible with names! Like that, I recognize that name. I know I've heard that name before. I say as I search on Google for her to see if I can recognize her face. Why do I have a feeling that it's a her? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, come on, Google. You can do better than what you're doing right now. What is this? kalanihighschool.org/apps/email/index.jspe equals something something something. Math teacher at Kalani High. Oh. Oh, I may have had her. I may have had her class. I don't remember much about my math classes. I really don't remember much about my math classes, holy shit. I remember I took them. Do I remember what I learned in them? I obviously remembered it enough to be able to get into, the higher level course at KCC. One of my ITS classes. No, not ITS. ICS? I think it's ICS. Matsueda. Matsueda? You mean Matsuda? Is that for the Japanese class? I had Mr. Masuda for the Japanese class. Oh my. Matsueda, okay, I do not recognize that name. I remember I had Mr. Allaire for science. God, he was like one of the best science teachers I've had. I think I was a TA for him a few years. Mr. Masuda Young. I was in the class of 2013, so that was only 4 years ago. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'm already at 11? Holy shit. I took Japanese in high school mainly to learn kanji, so yeah. I'm continuing to take Japanese in college mainly to learn kanji and also improve my writing in Japanese. I was at Kalani when they still let kids get laptops. Not like bring their own laptops, more the school lent them laptops. Those computers that I got lent by the school were shit. They were so shit. They were like the cheapest Lenovo's you could get, and they would fail if you just opened them enough. Just open and close them enough times, and the hinges would break. The specs were shit, but the specs were shit even by the standards of those days. Although you could run games from about 10 years before that fairly okay, although that's probably because the games were 10 fucking years old. I was probably, when in high school, I was probably the guy that was probably the biggest pain in the ass of the people in the tech department. Because they put in restrictions on those computers that were not acceptable to me, so I got around them. You can't install admin. You can't install programs because you don't have admin permissions. Oh yeah, just install them in a location where I don't need admin permissions. You are not allowed to change the firewall rules. Oh yeah, find a command prompt script that will let me change the firewall rules on my own without admin permissions. I was a big pain in the ass for the tech department, probably. I have no regrets because they were jerks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Miss Klein. Oh, I was originally in Miss Klein's, I think I was originally in Miss Klein's Japanese class, and then I got bumped up because I spoke Japanese and knew too much. Like, they were going over hiragana and katakana, and I was there to study kanji, so yeah. I think went there for like 2 or 3 classes in Miss Klein's class, and then she was like, yeah, you know too much, go to Mr. Masuda's. Your internet is bad, so you gotta go. Okay. That's fine. Hope you get better internet soon. See ya, VKHD. Okay, okay, it is in the camera. That's weird. Hello there. It says 2 watching. So, yeah. Not sure who the second person is. Oops, I forgot to fold that one. That was stupid of me. So, hello, whoever you are. Please say something in the chat. Oh, wow. Unless you are VKHD, but she said she had to go. Okay, so what was the news article going on? Oh yeah, that. The pre-existing condition stuff. And waiting for that autoplay thing to go. Why my internet is suddenly slow, I have no idea. Normally I have blazing fast internet. So, how will this affect Americans with pre-existing conditions? ABC News is my source, for the record. The amendment to the current allowing states to apply for a waiver from national pre-existing condition rule, but it would not leave them uninsured. States would be required to create a high-risk pool to cover those individuals. Yes, I knew that already. So, hold on, let me just, come on. Amendment is very clear. Under no circumstances can anyone be denied coverage because of pre-existing conditions. Reads a fact sheet, but the waiver would lift the prohibition on insurers charging sick consumers, excuse me, more for health insurance if their coverage has lapsed. Yeah, that's probably the issue. So yeah, this has gotten conservative members of the Republican Party on board, but it seems to have alienated the moderates more. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. One watching. Sad face. Oh god, I can't blame you though. I kind of went silent for a while because I'm really focused on folding these things. That article that I found on the GOP plan and pre-existing conditions does not seem to give me any information that I did not already know, so yeah. I don't know why Google is suddenly giving me ABC. For the longest time, I'd completely forgotten that ABC even existed because Google just wasn't showing me results, news stuff from them. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Oh my, that. Oh. Scheiße. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. What? 2, 4, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, 16. Okay. Well, I guess it's just going back to me folding. Boy, this is gonna be a boring stream. Ah, fuck it, this isn't about fun. It's about making a statement. Hello! What crane am I on? That is a good question. I passed 900 and, 900 and what? What did I post on mines? I passed 955 in the last stream. And now I am... Okay, I'm gonna count how much I've folded today. After this, I've been doing this for about an hour and 10 minutes now, so... So close. I am on crane number... Okay, so this is 3, 6, 9, 12... Wait. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18... Is that what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 and 18. Okay, yeah, I'm on 18. To 18 today, plus 955, and I'm just gonna let Siri do the math. Siri, add 18 to 955.
The answer is 973.
I have no idea if you could hear that, so yeah, number 973. 973. And I'm gonna keep going. I don't know how much I'm gonna fold today. I'm not gonna fold all of what's left today. But I wanna fold a lot today. 'Cause I took a long break. I should not have taken as long a break as I did, but I took a long break. Okay. I'm not sure what to talk about, to be honest. Usually after about an hour I run out of ideas to talk about and I'm just entirely relying on the chat. So if there's something you want me to talk about, go ahead. Ask whatever. Actually, just ask whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. That was a fast BRB. Either that or I missed it because I was folding and only glancing at the chat every so often. So, what to talk about? Okay. How about... I just thought of something. How about, well, how does the legend work? Is it one wish every 1,000 cranes or one wish after you reach 1,000 cranes? It is one... When you reach 1,000 cranes, you get one wish. That is the legend. And you can fold more if you want. As a matter of fact, in the story of Sasaki Sadako, one version goes that she reached 1,000, but her wish didn't come true, so she just kept folding more. I have no idea how true that account is, but yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. That is probably way more than I should take. Now I just hope that people pay attention to the message I'm trying to send. If you folded 2,000 cranes, you wouldn't get 2 wishes. I'm not sure about that, although I think you could. I'm not sure. It would. My assumption would be yes, but you would get 2 wishes. But I'm not too familiar in that area. All I know is that 1,000 cranes, 1 wish. Sorry, I live in the United States, so yeah. If I lived in Japan, I would probably know. But I only lived in Japan for a little bit when I was a kid, so yeah. Okay. So, what was I, what, oh shit, I can't talk. What was I going to talk about? There I go. Oh yes. This is gonna be a super short topic. A message to Chuck Schumer, the leading Democrat in the House. No, not the House, in the Senate. In the beginning of the year, everyone was saying, oh, he's going to cooperate with Republicans. No, he is now just as obstructionist as the Republicans were during Obama's tenure. Which, I'm not going to lie, I can somewhat see why the Democrats would do that. I just want him to know that it is somewhat frustrating. Okay, that is it. Do I play any games? I haven't played any recently, but I have like an extensive Steam library of like 50 some games. And even some non-Steam games. Hmm. Let's see. Europa Universalis 4 has to be one of my favorites. I need to get back into playing Stellaris, but I don't have a computer that can play games right now. That's the main reason why I haven't been playing games. I don't have a computer that can play games. All my computers are broke. Well, I'm on a MacBook Pro from 2011, but it's a MacBook Pro from 2011. Cannot play games. Okay, so while Katsu Alexander is Alexander Kurtz maybe? I don't know. So while that person BRBs, I'll keep folding. Hello there, Katsu Alexander. Okay, so do I play any games? I was talking about, yes, I need I have an extensive Steam library of about 50 some odd games. The one I play the most has to be Europa Universalis 4. God, I love that game. Because you can literally take you can take a country and then tell history to suck it! And there goes my family-friendly rating on YouTube. No, it went away a long time ago. But yeah, I like that. I like Europa Universalis 4, and because every single time I play it, I do the most stupid of stuff in the EU4, like taking a small country and turning it into a massive fucking empire. Because why not? I'm not the best at the game. I haven't gotten the Three Mountains achievement. In Europa Universalis 4, the Three Mountains achievement is conquer the world as Okinawa. Because apparently you can play as Okinawa. In the game it's called the Ryukyu Kingdom, which actually is more historically accurate than Okinawa, so yeah. Monaco Empire. You know, I don't think I've seen anyone do it, but I think you could, theoretically. Although, I'm not sure if Monaco's big enough to appear as a country on the map, because, like, they don't have San Marino. Although, that'd be awesome if you could do it. I've heard of people making the Albanian Empire. Which is interesting, to say the least. What other obscure things have people done that's... I've heard of people resurrecting Charlemagne's empire, which is... That was... When I first found out about that people doing that, that was amazing. That was like, oh, people actually do this shit? And then I found out there's no achievement for it, which was ridiculous, because it's hard to do that. Paradox, get on that. Add an achievement. Restore Charlemagne's glory. Or something, I don't know, I'm not good with names. Didn't the Albanian Empire actually exist? Not in the form that's as large as it. Some people have made it. Also, in the game, Albania is like one of the worst countries you could possibly start with. The only thing it has going for it is a super good leader, and once that leader's dead, you're on your own. Because like Albania at the start in the game in Europe Universalis 4, at the start of the game, Albania has like the Ottoman Empire breathing down its neck. It's just like, wow. But I've seen people take Albania and do some freaking amazing things with it, including conquer all of the parts of Europe that the Ottoman Empire controlled. Yeah, that is way bigger than Albania ever was in real life. What else do people do in that game? Oh, I've heard of someone took a Native American country and then used it to conquer Europe, which oh, I had some laughs when I saw that screenshot. So yeah, that's Europa Universalis 4. It's basically a game where you take a country that existed anytime between 1444 AD and what was the other date? It's like before shortly after the French Revolution, I think. And the Napoleonic Wars. That's when the game ends. And yeah, you can take any country that existed between in that period of time and then go and tell history to suck it. Alternate history. I love it. And then this isn't an alternate history game, but it's still in the same sort of 4X strategy genre. Made by the same company too, Stellaris. It's basically space. Europa Universalis in terms of the strategy and the game mechanics, except in space. So yeah, Europa Universalis is 1444 to 18. I think it's in the early 1800s. 1819 or 1821. Okay, so yeah, and Stellaris is basically that style of gameplay, except without the alternate history aspect and thrown into space, and you get a lot of added mechanics for micromanaging in different solar systems and things like that. I love it, but it's hard. Like Europa Universalis 4, yeah, it's fairly hard, but oh, why is Europa Universalis 4 specific years? Because they base their games around certain time periods. So they actually have another game. Paradox made another game. It's called Crusader Kings, and that's based in the years like 1000 and something, or is it 1000, or maybe it's earlier. I don't know. It's the medieval. Crusader Kings is the medieval era, or is it the Dark Ages? I'm not sure which one you'd call it. In Crusader Kings, like you start off with like Charlemagne's Empire. No, I don't think you start off with Charlemagne's Empire, but you start off with the Byzantines being fucking powerful as hell. The Turks haven't even become a thing yet. And then the Crusader Kings ends in the early 1400s. So Crusader Kings, like, it ends in the early 1400s, and then there's like a 2-3 decade leap, and then there's Europa Universalis, which is like interesting. I've heard of some people, what they do is they start a game in Crusader Kings, and then when they finish the Crusader Kings game, they convert the save to a Europa Universalis 4 save, and then just continue where they left off. I think you can find some YouTube series where people do that, actually. And then and in case you're wondering, yes, they do. Paradox has made a game that comes after Europa Universalis. It's called Victoria, and it's based in the I think it starts right after Europa Universalis 4 ends, and it goes all the way to the end of World War One. In some, not all of it, like just before the preceding years of World War Two. So, Victoria is where you get things like the rise of communism and, you know, the rise of nationalism, the various lines. You actually have a Great War mechanic in Victoria 2, I think it was. Like, where if you get enough of the great powers, and the great powers of the world are decided by their relative strength, the relative strength of the countries. If you get enough great powers in a war on opposing sides, then it becomes a great war, which is basically what World War was called before, which is the Great War. World War One before it was called World War One. So yeah, Great War is just another way of saying World War. And yes, they do have a game that takes place after Victoria. It's called Hearts of Iron, and it's World War II, early Cold War. You get the drift. Some people have actually done things like start a game in Crusader Kings play it all the way through Crusader Kings, and then all the way through Hearts of no, and then all the way through Europa Universalis, and then all the way through Victoria, and then again all the way through Hearts of Iron. And I have no idea how the hell people have the patience to do that. I mean, oh my god, that is a super long game. I've put like 400 hours into Europa Universalis. And I think I've only gone to the end of the time that they allow once. Although that's mainly because eventually you get so powerful that the game just stops being fun. Because there's no more challenge. If anyone's like trying to get into the game though, the learning curve is like trying to run up a brick wall. So yeah. Don't go in without watching some YouTube tutorials, because otherwise you're gonna fall flat on your face. Stellaris is the same thing. As a matter of fact, I struggle with Stellaris in terms of its learning curve. Even though I watched a lot of videos on how to play Stellaris, I think the part that I'm the weakest in Stellaris is finding weapons that are good, that are strong against opponents. Because they have like 3 types of weapons and 3 types of defense, and each weapon is strong against a different type of defense, and each AI has their own like class of ships that they decide. Oh, and if you're wondering why can't you just make a ship that's strong against everyone? Because that ship would be weak against. No, just don't. I've tried. It does not work. If you want to play Europa Universalis, or actually any Paradox game, because Paradox is notorious for having super hard learning curves. Yeah, learn how to play first. The tutorials included in the game are not very helpful. I mean, they teach you some of the basics, but like sometimes the basics don't cover everything. And actually, for a while there, Paradox didn't put any tutorials in their games, which was a rather dick move from them, if you ask me. But whatever, I can't. They're a private corporation. They have the right to do what they want with the properties they own, even if it is intellectual property. But yeah, Paradox games are. You need to learn. You need to know how to play it and learn how to play it. I know there are other games out there that is like, oh, you can learn as you play. Paradox games are not like that. I mean, you could theoretically, but good luck. Yeah. But Paradox games, it might be really hard to learn, but it's fun. At least if the 4X games are your type, or your cup of tea. If you like 4X games, great! If you don't, you probably are going to want to go somewhere else, because Paradox games are as, they're as 4X as you can get. And if you think Civilization is micromanaging, you have not played Europa Universalis. I also like Civilization, although I have not played that nearly as much as I have Europa Universalis. God, I need to get my computers fixed. So yeah, those are the types of games I play. Mostly 4X games. I'm probably going to start getting into other kinds of games again eventually. But I don't have a computer that can really do much of anything right now, so yeah. other games do I have on my thing? I think I played Star Trek Online a lot, which was interesting. Although I think it got to a point where they changed a lot of the games, and then now it's really hard for me to finish levels, so I kind of haven't been able to advance farther in the story. I'm like max level. Ooh, so you, Katsuno-san, you fixed the computer that you thought died. Interesting. I sent my computer into a repair shop, and they said they couldn't fix it, so they're instead going to replace it. And their offer was not really compelling, but someone said they might want to buy the computer that they're offering to replace it off me. So yeah, I might do that and then see if I can buy another computer. No promises that it's gonna happen anytime soon, though. Also, if I'm gonna get back into making YouTube videos, like Let's Plays, I'm going to have to, renew my subscription to Adobe Cloud, and I know I could pirate it, but I don't want to. Also, I think I only have like one more year before I'll be able to, like, I'm only a student. I think I'm trying my best so that I can graduate in 2018 at the end of the year, but that means I only have like one more year, 1.5 more years for of me being able to buy a student discount. Yeah, so there's that too. Because at a student discount, Adobe Creative Cloud is 200, and without it, it's 600. Because fuck you, Adobe. I could buy their software that doesn't have a monthly subscription. They don't offer a student discount for it anymore, though, so it'll cost like $3,000 fucking dollars. Yeah, Adobe charges a lot for their stuff. Hopefully, I will have a good computer soon. Hopefully. Oh my. Anyway, what other games? I talked about Star Trek Online. I talked a lot about Europa Universalis. Library. Oh, it's by the hours I've played, so 461 on Europa Universalis. Oh, Lord. Oh, I've wasted 400 hours of my life on that. Holy shit. Star Trek Online, 247 hours. Sid Meier's Civilization 5. I do not have Civ 6. Is 207 hours. War Thunder, 90 hours. Oh, that's another one. I like War Thunder. I haven't been able to play it recently because, again, shit computer. But yeah, it's one of those World War II games. You can choose between either a tank or a fighter. They're said to be trying to add in ships, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I wish they would add ships. I'd love to play as Japan Navy. But no. Right now I've been playing mostly with Japan Aviation. Supposedly a little while ago they added in Japan Tanks, but I haven't been able to play it because that's how long my computer has been broken. If I stream for longer than 10 months, it might be cheaper to just buy it all at once. I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about Adobe? Do I have any other games on my thing? Oh yeah, Skyrim! Oh, I love Skyrim. I love those open world RPGs. I should probably play some of the earlier games. But I don't have them on my Steam stuff, so yeah. And then there still are 51 hours on record. God, I played 2 days and 3 hours worth of holy shit. $300 a month? No, it's $200 a year for the Adobe stuff. Did I say a month? I may have said a month. I have no idea. But if I stream for longer than like 10 years, I'm not sure if that's going to happen though. And honestly, I'm looking for alternatives to Adobe, so hopefully another company will come up with a good competitor to Adobe. I'm looking at Sony Vegas for video editing. And that is a possibility, a definite maybe. And the only problem is image editing. I'm not sure what to use. I'm not a big fan of GIMP. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I need to find a good alternative for Flash, but that's for a different thing that I'm doing. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't think there is a good alternative to Flash. Fuck, Adobe. GIMP is good once I figure it out. Oh, I'm using GIMP right now. The problem I have with GIMP is that when I try to type something in Japanese, it doesn't let me do the horizontal script. Hello there, Lola Yusufi. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. I have no idea how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I've like gotten... Holy shit, I've folded a lot today. How much have I folded? I am going to count. So yes, I am folding, for those of you not familiar, I'm folding this to protest Donald Trump's nuclear policies. I am almost at 1,000. And at 1,000 I'm going to send these to the Peace Park in Hiroshima. Have I tried paint.net? I've heard of it, I downloaded it, and then I never used it. And then my computer broke. But yeah, I have heard of paint.net, but never really tried paint.net. So, okay, after this I'm gonna count how much I've folded. Because holy balls. What is this, hour 43 minutes? Okay, and I have folded... Okay, so this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24... Oh, 27 today. And 28. I'm just gonna keep going! I'm not gonna hit 45, but I'm probably gonna stop at 35. So, yeah. What else have I? So, I've folded 28 plus. I have. Oh lord. I have folded quite a bit. What else to talk about? Because I can't just. There's two people watching. I don't want to just sit here silently folding cranes. I could, but that would not be entertaining at all. Oh, Democracy 3, the 37 hours on my Steam. Oh, that's a interesting game. Although I have to say it's not realistic. Hello there, Gabriel! You have come. I want to say just in time, but I don't know what it's just in time for. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Stupid me. Okay, so. And this makes it 29 I've folded today. Democracy 3 is a interesting little game. It's supposedly like a simulation of, well, government in a democracy. But it's not very realistic. I'll tell you that. The game assumes that you can get all of your legislative agenda through whatever legislature of whatever country you're now you were put in charge of. Yes, almost 30. And once I reach 30, that would have means that over the course of these past 50 days, well, not past 50 days, but over the 50 days that I have been folding cranes, I've folded. This will make it 30, I think. And when that's done, I will have folded 987 all total. $987, no, 985 all total. I'm this close. I'm gonna go until I'm at 35, which means, oh, next time I'll only have 10 to fold. And then after that, I'll probably just upload a YouTube video of me preparing these cranes to be sent to Hiroshima and then mailing them off. Or, I don't know, my dad is going to be going to Hiroshima soon, and he offered to take it to the park for me, so that'd be nice. I wouldn't have to pay I wouldn't have to pay mail. Yes, I am almost done, and I am really happy about that. I would not have been able to get this far without the help of the students from Hawaii Tokai University. I went there on one day, and that day we folded like 200 cranes together, and that was a lot. To be honest, I thought I would be still folding in June. Okay, so this makes another 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Wow, why is this one going so fast? I remember when I first started this, it took me 2 hours to fold 20. I got better at it. I guess I did. Although that will happen if you decide that you're going to fold 1,000 paper cranes and then you actually follow through with it. Because 1,000 is more than you would think. Holy shit. You have become pro. That's one way to put it, I guess. Oh. There we go. So yeah, what was I... If you guys have any topics I could talk about, there's only like... I'm gonna stop at 300 and... No, not 300. 35. God, 301 day, that would be... Jesus. All alone too? God, I have no idea how long I'd be up. Anyway, if you guys have topics to suggest that I should talk about, go ahead. Oh, here's one thing this is just like a side note to, what the hell? My dad just sent me some text message saying that something was delivered to his house, and I have no idea what it is because it doesn't have an image with it. I'll look at the text again, maybe I'm just missing it or something. Eggs! 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 Is that like a topic? Eggs! I'm not a fan of eggs. Well, not a big fan of eggs. I can live with it. I'm trying to roll with it, but eggs. Eggs. I'm at a loss. I got nothing. You love eggs? I don't know why I'm not a fan of eggs. I used to love eggs. I can eat eggs in certain meals, like omuraisu. I can eat omuraisu, and that has eggs. But like eggs by themselves, usually I'm not a big fan. My sister loves eggs though, so yeah. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh yes, a short statement to the people who who renamed Honolulu International Airport. Thank you. Thank you for naming it after Senator Daniel Inouye, a man who served the United States and the state of Hawaii very well. It's about time his contribution got recognized. So yeah, Honolulu International Airport has been renamed Daniel K. Inouye International Airport after Senator Daniel Inouye. I didn't, even though me and Daniel Inouye were both Democrats, I didn't agree with everything he said, but you know what? Even though we didn't 100% agree on everything, he did his job, and he did it damn well. So I respect him. Hello there, VKHD! Do you have better Wi-Fi now? Hopefully you do. Oh my god, I'm almost done. I've folded, like, a lot. Like, a lot. I am on 32, I think. I'm gonna count after I do this, but... Guys, I've decided I'm gonna fold 35, and holy shit, I thought it would take 3 hours. I really thought it would take 3 hours. And I'm... It's at the second hour, and, like... I'm almost done, holy shit. You were at Ala Moana. Ah, yeah, that would be... Ala Moana does not have the best of Wi-Fi. Ala Moana is even if it had good Wi-Fi, the speeds would probably still be slow because there's so much people there, mostly tourists. Okay. This should make it... Oh. It's not as close to being finished as I thought. Alright. Three. That will make it 33 that I have folded, I think. Oh. If only you can only fold slow. Yeah, I think I only got this fast because I kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. It is not easy. Especially when I first started, not first started folding the 1,000 cranes, when I first started folding cranes, period, I was really bad. All through elementary school I was bad. All through middle school I was bad. And yes, in Japan, at least in Hiroshima, they make you fold cranes through, starting in elementary school and all the way through middle school. At the in Hiroshima, whenever the time of the atom bomb comes around, they make you fold cranes. For reasons that I hope, if you know the story of Sadako, are obvious. If you don't know the story of Sadako, it's understandable. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last one for today. You can't do origami? It takes a little while to get used to. I'm not surprised. A lot of people say they can't do it, but most of those people probably haven't like tried learning. There's guides and tutorials, and if you follow them, you usually can do fairly well. I will admit the first guide that I found on how to fold a paper crane was shit. It was shit. It did not. You've done it before, but still, yeah, it can be hard. My hair is cute. What? Is it? Really? Really? Is it? I cut it, and I'm not sure I like the haircut, so I don't know. Maybe I just prefer my hair long. I think I've... Message retracted! Oh, why am I laughing? I mean, I did fold a crane once with the help of somebody else, but eh. Origami is one of those things that, without practice, it's hard. Even with practice, sometimes it's hard, and I don't know how the people have figured out how to fold as much stuff with origami as they've figured out. I don't know. There's like origami wizards out there. Man, this is still the hardest part. Did I get it? I think I got it. Do the... It was because we meant to do the cat face, but it showed up as creepy cat. Oh, okay. Alright. And I think once I finish folding this, I'm going to call it a day. Because, my god, that was a lot of cranes folded. I'm going to count them to make sure I have the amount that I want. Oh, that cat face. Okay. Generally, I don't like YouTube's emojis, period, so yeah. If there's a way to turn them off, someone please tell me. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30, 33, 35. Okay. That is all the cranes I'm going to do. Holy shit, I think that is the most I've done in one day. So next time will be the last 10, I believe. Because 45 to go, I've folded 35, that leaves 10. So that means I am at 990. Jesus, I'm so close. So yes, I will try to do it tomorrow or the day after, but if not, it will probably be the weekend that I do it on. So yeah, look out for that. Please like this if you liked and share it. Sharing is more important. If I want the message to come across, I need people to see this. So please do share this. And I will see you guys when I finish this up. Bye!